Greetings, I'm a dragon alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. I'm once again playing XCOM 2, where after a somewhat rough retaliation mission, I'm going to be continuing on making contacts where I can. Intel's nice, but I still need to finish building this radio relay first before the supply drop
Setting course for the
comes
Chilean Control District.
month. Gotta get that extra income, people. I got to get to that facility.
Shadow chamber now operational.
Excellent. What do we have?
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
New objective added.
Okay, examine the recovered black site file. I had wondered what happened to that.
New objective added.
And study the codex break.
We are fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site, Commander. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational, we can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the codex artifact recovered by our forces.
Well, let's get this dealt with first. All research projects will be suspended. Let's wait on that, actually. The storm gun's about to be done, so may as well just wait an extra day for that. Finish that relay.
Long live the resistance.
Hidden reserves! More power! And now, we must make contact with South Africa before things get much, much worse for me. Do it!
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
I realize that, but I don't have much of a choice in the matter. This has to be done
Some
now.
of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Assign new research, then. Storm gun. And that's for free. And that's for free. And that's for free! Yay, planning ahead. Let's get this mutant autopsy done.
Central Officer Bradford has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Yeah, I'd be a little nervous about that as well.
The aliens make a strong statement by fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a Muton.
Codename Surtur. I know I recognize that name, I just don't know the reference. But, new items available. Advanced grenade launcher, excellent, and even better, plasma grenades. Because I lob enough of them as it is. So further, yeah, I'm gonna need that considering how often I'm just slightly out of range. And the plasma grenades. Oh joy. Considering I'm going to be hitting an Advent Shadow facility, I might need to buy that right away. Let's get this faceless autopsy done.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
Decomposition. The stuff of life.
I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such a being. Is there another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering?
Codename Protean. Now that's a reference I understand. Then again, I've played Mass Effect, so I've also kind of delved into the meaning of the word when I first encountered it there. The Mimic Beacon. So, deploy a decoy. I rather like. The Shield Bearer.
Physically, the Advent Shield Bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, in that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining.
What do we get from here?
These shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various Advent peers. Their armor is perhaps the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
Code name Kanan. So, official? I don't know. So, experimental armor is unlocked. Yeah, I'm not really interested in getting new armor. At least, utility armors. And now that leaves us with this bunch. The thing is, I just don't have the supplies for the plasma lance. It's gonna take way too long for the powered armor, and I don't have the lyric crystals. So I may just get some more intel. I mean, I want to get the facility lead done as well, but that's gonna cost me 50 intel, and I really can't afford to spend it, so get the intel cache done first.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And besides, I'm about to hit one right now, so it would be redundant to research that immediately. Just get me that extra intel.
I certainly admire the courage and tenacity.
Oops, sorry about that. Well, let's finish making contact then. Okay, now they have vigilance. There goes my element of surprise.
Advanced Warfare Center now operational.
There we go. Gonna get you people back on your feet as quickly as possible now. A gremlin is available to use here. Healing rate 100%. We now have double the rate of healing. That cuts down the healing days quite a lot. Unfortunately, Sean and Timothy are still going to be knocked down for 5 to 6 days. But compared to 10 and 12 days, an immense upgrade. Now, I did intend to put Simon into this Advanced Warfare Center. I wanted to retrain him just a bit. Just a tiny bit. I wanted to get him concealment so he could act as spotter for one of my snipers. Because that Blade Master thing isn't really working out for me. The shotguns do considerably more damage. But the thing is, he's going to be out for 2 more days, so I can't put him in just yet. And I need him for the facility raid coming up. Maybe. I think Kelly's available, so I can potentially put that in.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Here it comes.
It is unfortunate, Commander, that your recent efforts have proven to be so mediocre.
I'm working on that. I am working on that right now. Oh, well. That's 300 word count. Oh, yeah. Major breakthrough. I cannot have that happening. No way am I letting that happening. The Advent will have more armored troops, unfortunately, but I am so out of it in terms of Avatar project progress that I cannot afford any such thing to happen.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Just 51 intel? I'd expected more. Oh well, it'll have to do, I suppose. We'll wait on that facility lead. As I said, we're already raiding one place. I don't need another one immediately. So you may as well get to work on that plasma.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
What can I do for you, Commander?
You're going to get me some extra stuff. Mimic Beacon. 75 supplies. Ooh, what about here? Wow, that's a lot of supplies. Oh. As much as I want to buy the grenade launcher, the beam cannon is the higher priority. The thing is, I don't have the supplies, I don't have the Illyrium.
I should see if any of the troops have been keeping count on alien kills. Might be a useful recruiting tool.
Oh, they have. At least, we have. Finish making contact.
We're reading you.
45 supplies.
New regional contacts located.
Yeah, let's, before we get around to there, do I want to do the raid right now, or do I want a supply drop? Considering it's a facility raid, I need every edge I can get.
Avenger plotting new course.
So, grab the supplies, upgrade what I can before the raid, and then hit them as hard as I can. Because after this, I have no time left. I don't know if this is a blessing or a curse, because this supply raid might injure my troops that I need on the front line soon. On the other hand, it might get me the materials I need to get the really good stuff.
Commander, we've had the Shadow Chamber running the numbers. These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
Okay, there's enemy unknown on this. A heavy lancer, an advanced trooper, an advanced officer, a codex, a muton, and a sectoid. In varying numbers. So it's mostly advent troops and a smattering of aliens. Well, looks like that supply is gonna have to wait.
African sector.
This raid is gonna have to take priority. Okay, since Maku was on the master mission, that means I can put David in. Austin was on the last mission, so I'm putting Rebecca in. Simon was on last mission, so I'm putting Kelly in. Kelly's already in though, so I'm gonna have to just replace it with someone else. Let's see who I already have. Both of my medics are laid out. That's going to be rather unfortunate. You know what? I'm gonna put Simon back in. We're not gonna have any medics. We're gonna need to put as much firepower as I can focus onto my enemies as possible. Unfortunately, that just means, oops, I didn't want to remove her. That does mean, who did I take out? Oh, Rebecca. Yeah. This means I do not have enough exosuits to go around. Well, we'll have to deal with it as it is. I suppose... Where's the Mimic Beacon? Did I not make the Mimic Beacon here? No, it's not available. Did I make it? Let's deal with it first. No, I did not make it. Make it. There we go. So in case someone gets into a whole heap of trouble, we now have a decoy. And since Kelly and Simon are usually on the front lines, they'll be able to place it somewhere suitable. Oh, right. Get the spider suit on first, then the venom rounds. Oop. Accidentally canceled that. Right. Issue number 1, armor-penetrating rounds. Issue number 2 for Rebecca, incendiary grenades. And she has a rocket as standby. Do I want... grenades? Oh yes, plasma grenades. How could I forget? They're not available yet. Oh right, proving grounds. That's gonna take time that I don't have. That's a shame. Okay, there's only gonna be one person with a med kit, and he's not actually a healer. This is gonna be a rough mission. No healing. Let's put 2 medkits in, because we just don't have any other to spare. That's it. That's my composition. Let's hope this goes off without a hitch. Even though the difficulty says very difficult. Fortunately, this is a supply room. I have free time. I can use Kelly
Sky Ranger deployed.
and David
In position for deployment.
for my free shots as usual. As if there are
We've got a
multiple
lead on
pods
a
in this
disabled
area.
Advent train that was hit by resistance operatives working in this area. There's still the potential to recover valuable technology here, so we're moving to capture whatever we can. We'll need to secure the area and remove any hostile forces still defending the train if we're going to make this work.
A train, huh? That's usually something is in a lot more materials than just trucks. So that bodes well for the war. Oh.
Menace 1-5, coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Okay. Unfortunately for me, the enemy now has vigilance. That means I must advance exceptionally cautiously.
On the move.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
Okay, I see we have encountered the enemy unknown. Fortunately, that leaves one of my people. How is he flanked? How is he flanked? I don't see how he could be flanked. There's nothing out here that would suggest a flank. Well, I may as well start committing troops to an attack right now. Namely because I don't have much in terms of good cover and ambush positions with such a large detection radius. Gustin will go here.
On my way.
I will leave my rangers where they stand. That way when it's time to start actually shooting...
Mi muovo verso le coordinate.
Well, actually I'm gonna move Kelly into some form of cover.
Roger that.
Gotta keep her concealed. It's Simon that doesn't have the same bonus. So yeah, that does give me some options. Now, who's going to kick things off? Incendiary grenade can only hit 2 of them. And that's the maximum range, too. Well, I'm gonna have her go on Overwatch.
Merci, j'ouvre les yeux.
David's going to Overwatch. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a very... who to hit? Probably the Stun Lancer. But Rebecca might hit the Stun Lancer and chip his armor first. So maybe not him yet. I may just go after the advanced trooper. Watch.
Cover.
And I can't afford them moving because it's way too easy for them to spot me like this. Right, this is going to be risky, but take the shot. And you miss. Jack, why do I even give you the option? Here we go. You're missing. All of you are missing.
That's it. Complètement à côté.
Well, there's one benefit. A repeater went off, I think, and killed that
I can handle that.
loader thing. 100% to hit, and there's a decent chance for a critical. May as well take the shot. Oh yeah!
Not too
That's 2
shabby.
enemies dead. That leaves 1, and Simon can't get an additional move from here. But do I want to move him up? I may as well. It's not like that trooper can advance quite as far. And he's poisoned, so his aim is going to be completely off whack. What are you going to do? You're in a terrible position, mister. Oh.
Get ugly over here!
Don't worry, you have a medkit on you. It's one of those moments. I poisoned them, I weakened their aim, and it still doesn't pan out.
You'll be fine!
Alright, that's another heal. Now, who wants the kill? Well, Rebecca, you kind of failed me in a moment, so here's your chance to redeem yourself. It's an easy kill, you have the flank.
Ok,
Do
je
it.
fais confiance.
I mean, I could have given Simon the kill, but he already has an extra one.
La cible est morte. C'est obligé.
I should have put some
Cram mes
expanded
munitions.
mags. Oh well. Too late for that now. Kelly, start
Moving.
scouting.
We got a hostile squad here.
Oh yeah. And this is why I need concealment. Well, if they move in a direction that exposes you, shoot them. David, what are we looking at here? Can they spot you, is the question. Well, go over here first.
Vado.
If they can't see you from there, good. But can they spot you from here is the question. I'm going to use Augustin as my test subject. No. At no point along this route will they be able to spot someone coming in. So I am safe putting David right here.
Mi muovo.
Great. Now I have them acting as spotter. Augustin will move here,
If you say so.
where he will go on Overwatch in case things go
Got
wrong.
it covered.
You will also, well, you know what? You may as well reload. where
Ready
you
to
are.
rock.
May as well put Simon over here
Roger that.
and let David start sniping. Oh, they did see me. Ah, well, it's not going to help them now, though. My team is in position. Who to shoot? Who to shoot? 68%. I don't see any good cover if I move up, unless Kelly moves. And she doesn't exactly have great line of sight as it is either. I don't intend to remove her out of concealment until I have no other option. So, Rebecca, what do you got? You got poor
Ça devrait pouvoir se faire.
Move you here, what happens? Only 30%. If I lob a grenade, no, nowhere near far enough. If I launch a rocket launcher, it's only going to hit one target. So no real benefit from that. Could move Simon up over here. And he's going to have angle on the stun lancer. I'm going to have to depend on him to
problem,
make
boss.
another critical round. But, all things considered, I can easily recover if he doesn't get the critical. Oh, he dodged! That's
Barely a
an
hit.
issue. Rebecca! You only have 30% to hit, but you have hollow targeting.
Aucun dégât. Mon arme est vide, je peux plus tirer.
Jack, you still have target if I move you here, so do it.
On the move.
75%. Well, take a shot. Another dodge.
Not much of a hit.
I swear, these dodge rolls are coming up way too easily for these people. You know what? I might as well skull mine the advanced officer.
It's still up. Target is still up.
Yeah, 75%. 70% likely. And you dodge! What is with the rules today? No one is in a good position. No one. Absolutely no one. Take the shot. If you dodge as well. Okay.
Cosa ti aspettavi?
I finally have something working in my advantage. Okay, I did not intend to use this mimic beacon so quickly. But it's not like I have a choice in the matter now, does it?
Busted.
Okay, throwing a mimic beacon reveals her position. Good to know.
Hostiles got me flanked!
Okay, they're focusing on the decoy. Fair enough. Congratulations, you just destroyed an illusion. And now you're all bundled up. Augustin, I'm gonna have you pull back, because that place is going to become a very hot zone.
What's over there?
Very shortly. Actually, you got shot and stun Lancer. Well, if anything goes wrong, I could just grenade the area. Okay, that just leaves one target.
Too close. I'm running low on ammo.
Not much of a strike unless I grenade it. Rebecca has to reload now. I'll get expanded mags on that minigun soon. And move up just a bit.
Y'a quoi par là?
I know there's still more pods out there. I still have yet to encounter a muton. Where do I want you? There's not exactly much in the way of cover. Well,
Moving to
over
position.
Here. You have 55% to hit the target. You know what? We may as well just toss a grenade over there.
Fire in the hole!
Make it easy on us. And completely exposed. Who wants the kill? Who wants the kill? Hijack somehow does not have a kill anymore. Weird. Well, it's a 95% shot to hit, so may as well take it.
Così si fa.
Okay.
Hey, guarda cosa ho qua.
Alright, time for people to start reloading and getting to better cover.
Back online.
Take our time, take our
It's
time.
killing time. Seems doable.
Alright. Any enemies approaching? Nope, not yet. You're going to go up
Okay,
and collect the
I'll
loot.
go.
Ah, great. Expanded magazines. Just what I needed.
I've got it.
And you're gonna go up top. Check to see if anything's on the
I
roof
guess that'll be
first.
okay.
Not. Okay. We are clear on that front, at least. Kelly, move
Get it
over
done.
here. David will just reload.
Pronto a sparare.
And hopefully I can get you into range to use that grappling hook onto the
Nessun
roof over there
problema.
next turn. Mix will move up just a bit to what I hope is good cover. Well, there's nothing so far on top of the roof that we
J'y
can
vais.
see, so we may as well go this way. You're rather vulnerable where you're standing, so you're gonna go over here.
On your order.
And you will go overwatch.
Overwatch.
We will wait until we have
I'm on it.
a good sniping angle before we proceed any further. You know, you do get a decent sniping angle, but I may as well just move you up the regular way then.
Ci penso io.
Oh! I went a little too far. Well, at least I know where they are. And that muton decided to put himself down in a very weird place. Yeah, I'm moving you up to better cover.
Heading out.
Wait, you didn't activate? Oh, wow. Well, I think it's time that we start chucking explosives. Lots and lots of explosives. Rebecca, you do not have any line of sight on these people. But can you get a rocket down? No, you can't even get a rocket down from here. Well, I'm gonna have to just put you over here for now.
Ok, je vous fais confiance.
Okay, incendiary grenade cannot reach, so it's going to have to be a rocket. But it's gonna blow up the supplies. Well, this is the best I can get without blowing up the supply, so here
Balance
goes.
une roquette.
They are now vulnerable and shredded. Kelly! You don't have much of an angle on any of them at the moment, and running and gunning won't help. So you're moving up a
Tired of
little
waiting
bit
around.
into good cover. And we have 61, 56, 54. I really should have reloaded you earlier. No, reload. Well, do I reload you now? Because if I reload, I'm wasting an ammo pin. Well, it's not like I'm gonna move you, so I'm going to do that right
Let's
now.
rock.
Unless I can do something else with more explosives. That's the issue. Ah, just out of range. Just a tiny bit out of range. I can run and gun Simon so he can
All
get
it
into
has.
range to pitch that grenade.
Location
idea.
confirmed.
There's way too many enemies around, and I want them all blinded.
Better
Blind them
close your
all,
eyes.
Simon! Blind them all! About as good as a grenade throw as I could hope for. And yeah, throwing another grenade isn't gonna help. So, 69% to hit a valid target. Take it. One target down. This simply won't kill him, but it will wound. That's assuming it hits.
Shot wide.
61%. He's gonna take the shot. Another dodge. Well,
Barely a hit.
it didn't clone due to disorientation. So their next move is going to be exceptionally poor. At least that's what I hope, and assuming they don't somehow get spectacular rolls that defy the odds.
That all you got?
They are staying put, though. They are staying put in very poor positioning. Overwatch and burning. Okay.
That was close.
For once, no one gets a lucky shot in on my troops. I have to remove that Overwatch, though. 60, 84. Why is this 100% not valid? Oh, it is valid, but... how odd. Well, first things first, let's remove that Overwatch. You're the one with the angle. Take it. Overwatch has been removed. My people can now move up a little easier. Question is, move up to where exactly? I don't really have the best of angles. That's an easy kill for pretty much anyone. Well, I may as well just move you up a little bit.
If you say so.
That way you have more valid targets. 85, and you can potentially kill the target. Take the shot. That's two down.
I got that one.
That leaves David with an 84 shot and a 60 shot. May want to move Rebecca. It's not the same quality cover, but it gets her into range to actually do something. Or not. Oh well, she can go on Overwatch at least. In case they do something spectacular. 4%, 60. Take the shot. That's a Codex down. Death from above. You know what? Take the pistol shot if you somehow kill the target. Woohoo!
Solo il meglio.
Things are going much, much better now. You know what? Run and gun.
I'm coming for you.
Full cover. Oh, and there's a turret? That wasn't on the mission roster. Oh well. Jane's in full cover, so hopefully she'll do well. But let's see if someone else could take the shot without endangering themselves. That way, she could just hunker down. The thing is, how am I going to get a shot in without getting exposed to the turret at the same time? The answer might be, I don't. I just do not have that shot unless I run and gun. And any place I run and gun to would expose me to the turret. Tough call. Not that I can run a gun, actually. I don't have enough movements for signing. Well, he's gonna have to take the shot where he stands. He kills the target. He kills the target.
Impressed yet?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Wait, what?
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
The turret doesn't count? Okay. That's exceptionally odd. But good to know for future reference. Operation Diamond Saga. Very apropos, considering we're here to loot and raid. I'm here for the loot. Whatever it may be. I suppose that Illyrium counts as a diamond, doesn't it? It's crystalline, isn't it? Alright, finish this loading screen, please. There's only one person that got wounded, and I suppose if somehow losing half your hit points still counts as gravely wounded. I have no words to describe this.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troops' skills are improving with every deployment.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Thomas there took a bit of a whack from a flanking target, but thankfully he's just simply wounded, not gravely wounded. And oh yes! This was what I needed so badly. And even in Illyrium cores. Archon, so that's the new floater. Well, for a very difficult mission, while the start was a little janky due to the odd misses, it all worked out. I recovered sufficiently. Let's view our soldiers. Okay, now, before I forget again on Rebecca, we only have one expanded magazine for her, so that's gonna have to be what is given. What is advanced stock, an autoloader, another autoloader, and another scope? Well, I'm gonna have to decide who to give that to later, because I'm ending the episode as is. I hope I've entertained you. Farewell.